Today I'm gonna teach you how to produce more in less time with less stress. The way that I do this is by using a software called SuperLauncher. SuperLauncher eliminates repetitive tasks that you do in your PC every day, and therefore it allows you to work and produce more in less time. And because it doesn't because it eliminates the repetitive tasks, your stress levels also go down, because you're not doing the same thing all the time again and again. So how does that work? SuperLauncher. How do I add shortcuts to SuperLauncher? That's very simple. You simply drag the item you want to include in SuperLauncher. You drag and you drop it at the taskbar, and the icon will change colors. You insert the shortcut, and then it shows you a wizard where you can choose to assign a keyboard shortcut to it, or you can just include it in the pop-up shortcut menu, which I'm gonna show you now. All you have to do is to press Windows and Alt together, and here comes the pop-up shortcut menu. So in my list I have the websites, I have applications, I have for example, I have here Notepad with the keyboard shortcut Ctrl Shift plus N. So you can, for every resource you can have a combination of hotkeys. So it accepts any combination of hotkeys you have on your keyboard, or you can include it on the pop-up shortcut menu. The point is, it approximates you to that resource. You're always, after you include it in SuperLauncher, you're always 2 clicks away from it, as opposed to going on the start menu or hunting folders and all of that non-productive stuff that is, or at least was, part of Windows, because now on Windows 8 it kinda started working more like SuperLauncher with the search feature. So back on the SuperLauncher story, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click OK, so that you can see here that in the middle of the wizard you can set up your shortcut to it. So it could be any combination of keys. So I'm gonna do a combination of Ctrl Alt Windows plus E, so to open mouse backup. So I'm just gonna click OK in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna now run it. I'm gonna press the key. So I press the key, so mouse backup shows up. You can always be checking when you double click SuperLauncher's icon on the system tray, you get the entire list of shortcuts you have. So I just enter mouse backup. So here it is, and here is the hotkey that you can change. SuperLauncher also allows for you to schedule shortcuts, so you can schedule it to a day and time, or you can schedule to run inside a period every 1 day, or every 1 hour, or every 5 minutes, between a start time and an end time, and you can just leave running infinitely, once a day, for example. how else can SuperLauncher help you? I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna go to PayPal. See, I'm using SuperLauncher to get to places faster. And then when I get to SuperLauncher, opening a website like it's doing now, opening PayPal website, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste my password in order to log in. So it's taking a little while. Let's just wait out. So how do I do this? It's simple. You click on the field that you want to paste the text, and you click then Control and Windows together and the left button of the mouse. So it shows a list of to be inserted, ready to be inserted texts, like for example my password for PayPal. So I click on that and it fills it out for me and I can log in. Another example, I'm gonna use the shortcut for Notepad. So there you go. It's one combination because I got Notepad in front of me, and now I wanna paste some text on it. Like for example, an email or for example a text. Okay, so you got that. It's very simple. You go Control Windows left button of the mouse and it shows up, and you can have any kinds of text. You can have multiple line tests all ready to be inserted. So if you type one thing too many times every day, you can just end that with SuperLauncher. What else? How else can SuperLauncher help you increase your productivity and waste less time? Well, you can set reminders. Reminders are very useful because they allow you not to forget something that you have to do. For example, you have to, I'm going to insert here you have to reunion about no launcher SuperLauncher. So I'm gonna have this message displayed to me in 1 minute. So while we're talking here, very soon enough you're gonna be seeing that message show up in front of me. So what SuperLauncher does is that it allows you to have your favorite applications and websites all 2 clicks away, and it also gives you the chance to use hotkeys combinations to easily launch one or more programs at once. It eliminates the task of repeating the typing of a same text over and over again. You can just include in SuperLauncher and then just use the text inserter menu to just paste it in there whenever you need it. So when it all comes together and you start playing and using it, you're gonna notice that your stress levels are gonna come down, and you're gonna work and produce more, in less time. So like I said, here is the reminder. I can, whenever a reminder shows up, I can reschedule it, or I can delete it, or I can edit it. Or basically I could just close it. But if I want it to happen again, I'm just gonna have it hash their schedule, so it's gonna happen again in 1 minute. And SuperLauncher kernel, it's got it's got all the shortcuts in it. So if you wanna find something fast, like I have a test finder, where is it? So you can use this filter here to filter to show you, for example, what's in the pop-up menu, so you can take it out simply by unmarking this box, and then it doesn't show up in the pop-up menu anymore. So it's easy to do cleanup on this database every once in a while. You don't use some more shortcuts. It's with this tool here, it's easy to keep it all up to date and know. It's easy to remove what you're not using anymore. What else? How else can SuperLauncher help you? It can help you grouping shortcuts. For example, there you go, the reminder coming up again. This time I'm gonna delete it. Okay, got deleted. With SuperLauncher, you can create groups of shortcuts. I, for example, have several email accounts on different websites, but I have all of them open at the same time with one keyboard shortcut, and I'm going to show you that. It's Control Windows plus a key here. So let me show you that now. I clicked on that, and then all of my email accounts are being opened at the same time. So grouping is also a very important task that SuperLauncher has the power to do. For example, backup, you can have 2 folders and you open the 2 at the same time. For example, this relates to music, which is one of my passions. So I can, with one click, one hotkey combination, I can open Grooveshark, which is a music internet it's like a jukebox, and I can open Last FM and Billboard charts all at the same time, so that I can choose what I want to listen and research it. And so it's all gathered here in the group music. So that and the fact that you can easily delete and to make maintenance. There's one last thing that's also important that I have to mention, is that SuperLauncher allows you to export your database. So when you get a new PC or you already have a new PC, all you gotta do is you export your database to some place. Okay, I'm not gonna do it entirely here, it's just demonstration. And then on the other computer, after you install SuperLauncher, you go database import, and you're gonna have all your shortcuts back. Some of them may stop working because you don't have the resource where it's supposed to be, but it's also easy to delete those resources when it doesn't find the resource it shows a message if you want to delete that resource. So that's basically it. SuperLauncher makes your life easier. You work less, or at least you produce more in less time with less stress. So it's just for me particularly, it's a vital tool. It's the first software I have to install every time I get a PC. I gotta have it because I have a whole lot of work to do every day, and SuperLauncher helps me get through it without stressing out or repeating the same tasks over and over again. So that was it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.